That sweet looking F1 car tells us that we are at Ferrari World. Hi, I'm Robert Niles from ThemeParkInsider.com, and we are in Abu Dhabi taking a quick tour around Ferrari World. This 21-acre indoor theme park opened in 2010, devoted to the world-famous car manufacturer and Formula One team. You'll find several Ferraris just kind of sitting around inside the park here, all of them gathering people who have to get the picture to put up on Instagram for it. But we're going to take a look around the park at some of the attractions that you'll find here at this theme park, as well as just kind of some of the sights and sounds of the location. Turning right here, coming up the entrance plaza, we see Ristorante Cavallino. This is kind of an Italian-European fusion restaurant, kind of a little bit more modern, stylish look to it, but as we come around the corner here, we're going to find ourselves in a little bit more of a couple of employees walking by. Everybody's got the Ferrari World logo on. But as we're coming around the corner here from this kind of sleek, modern look that dominates so much of the park, we see a little bit more of a traditional look, kind of an old-style Italian piazza. So across the way here from Ristorante Cavallino, we've got Mama Rosella's, which is more of a traditional red sauce Italian restaurant there. But you know, you've got the fake trees and everything, kind of giving it more of a themed feel in this particular part of the park. Walking past the restaurants, we come to the first major attraction we encounter here in the park. This is a 3D motion-based ride. It's called Speed of Magic. It's kind of their version of Spider-Man or Transformers. You can see a few scenes from it on the video board up front there. 3D, so we don't have a really good video of it, but the feel here is a lot more kind of the Wachowski's Speed Racer than an actual F1 race. But it's all animated and it's a lot of fun. Next door, though, here's the first coaster we're going to hit up. It's the Fiorano GT Challenge. This is kind of a family coaster, twin racing coaster, although only one side's running today. But you've got some really nice launches on here. It's themed to the Ferrari test track, Fiorano, in its headquarters in northern Italy. You can see the full video for all of the roller coasters on our YouTube channel for ThemeParkInsider.com. As we come back into the park, we're kind of continuing down this Italian street here. They've actually done a really nice job here. I mean, with the cobblestones on the street, on the ground. You've got the lighting. You've got the really nice storefronts here. So it really does kind of give you, if you're a Disney fan, kind of that Epcot feel. But definitely reminds you of being in Italy. And you've got a street artist here who's doing pictures and portraits of people. Everything here just kind of to give you the feel that this isn't just about fast cars, it's about the culture of Italy. It's the art, it's the food, it's the literature, everything else that goes to the Italian experience, in addition to making really sweet, fast, championship-winning Formula One cars. Coming around the corner from the street here, you see this yellow World War I biplane with a very familiar little symbol on the tail there. The prancing horse, the symbol of Scuderia Ferrari, actually started out on an Italian fighter ace's plane in World War I before his family told Enzo Ferrari that they'd like him to use the prancing horse as the symbol for Ferrari for good luck. So Ferrari pays homage to the beginning of its famous symbol with flying aces, themed to a World War I barnstorming biplane. Coming back in the park again a reminder, you can see all those videos on our YouTube channel, Theme Park Insider. See some more roller coaster tracks. This is a new coaster that is under construction here. They haven't formally announced it yet, widely tipped as being Mission Ferrari. It's going to be a launch roller coaster, and you can just see this track that peeks out of a supposed show building there that gives us a little taste of some of the thrills that fans are going to be experiencing when this coaster opens at a later date. That coaster is going to be flying over one of the little kind of kiddie driving areas. This is Bella Italia. It's a place where kids can get behind the wheel of a scale Ferrari 250 California, take a ride around some of the Italian countryside with some of the sights that one can see around Italy. Now above the Roman Colosseum here, we can see another one of the big coaster sites here. Are you ready to turbo track, as the sign says? This is actually the newest coaster that's in the park, just opened last year. And it is a nice little launch coaster that will take you up and out of the park, but not through the side like your GT Challenge or the big one we're going to come to, but you're actually going up through the middle of the park. Let's take a quick little look on that ride. Back to our walk around tour now. See a little bit more of Bella Italia there. We're probably almost about halfway around the park at this point, so hey, say hi to the mascot there. Coming around, we're on, like I said, we're on the far side of the park now. We're going to get to some of the other attractions that are in the second half. This park is kind of split to two levels here. So down below you see a tire twist off in the distance there. That's their kind of teacup like spinner ride, except you're riding in a big tire. Some of the little restaurants and cafes around that you'll see here. So we're kind of on the upper level. That's their go-kart track that you can see down below there. So if you want to get a little bit more racing type experience than on the Bella Italia touring, you can go hook onto one of the go-karts there. They're very familiar to anyone who's been on indoor go-kart track in the United States or Europe. And there's a guy who is having typical problems that a lot of people have when you ditch it into the wall of the go-kart track. Okay, he's got it backed up. He'll get going there soon. We're coming around here. We see some of the racing simulators that you can hop on here. This is Scuderia Challenge. We've got the opportunity to virtually kind of get behind the wheel of a Ferrari or a Formula One car. You're actually getting in there. These are real racing simulators at this point. This is the stuff that the people who are racing various classifications, they're going to be doing this in the off season. This is how they're going to get test time on tracks that they don't necessarily. There's a Formula One car there. Tracks that you might not want to travel to have the budget to go travel to. This is an upcharge attraction here, so you're going to have to pay to do that. But it's real, Formula One style simulator experience. Continuing along here in the park, taking back look at Turbo Track and at the go-kart track underneath it. And we're going to come around the corner here to see one of the shows in the park. This is one of the theaters here. This is Coppa di Sicilia and the Maranello Theater, Maranello being the headquarters of Ferrari. This is a 10-minute show that kind of takes you back to the 1920s and looks at really kind of the birth of Ferrari as a company. Continuing around this lap around Ferrari World here. Again, we've got a little bit more of a park-like setting, but this is more of a modern feel than that piazza that we started out as we were coming out of the entry plaza here. Off in the distance you can see some of the retail that's available here. If you're wondering about that green, white, black, and red flag you see everywhere, that is the flag of the United Arab Emirates, which is the country that is the home of Abu Dhabi and neighboring Dubai. But beyond that, we see some of the abundant retail that you'll find here at Ferrari World to outfit your favorite, tifosi, or fans of the Scuderia. All your Ferrari shirts, racing gear, fan gear, all available here in the various stores. Now, Ferrari is kind of a big kid's toy when you really think about it. But Ferrari World hasn't thought about the little kids. There's a junior training area here, a little climbing experience that you've got on one side. And then the other side, kind of this camp play area too, where kids can get in and climb around and blow off a whole bunch of steam. And then there's Benno up there, who we're going to see again in an attraction coming up. But the real attraction, the reason that people come from around the world to Ferrari World Abu Dhabi, that's around the corner here. It's Formula Rossa. This is the world's fastest roller coaster. We see the Ferrari. I mean, when you're using Ferrari F1 cars as decoration, come on, it's a cool park, isn't it? Formula Rossa, it's 0 to 149 miles an hour in just a few seconds. We're going to take a ride on in a moment, but before that, we're going to look at some of the images that they've got up here of the Ferrari legends, the company's Formula One champions. Here are the British and American champions. Mike Hawthorne, John Surrey's in the middle, Phil Hill. Yes, an American has won the F1 title. Mario Andretti was a famous American who won F1, not for Ferrari, but he wasn't born in the US. Phil Hill was. He won for Ferrari. He's memorialized here. And we are off. Tell me, that is one heck of an experience. Again, the full video is on our YouTube channel, Theme Park Insider. Just click to subscribe and you can check out all of our roller coaster videos. So we head back into the park for the final little turns on here. Just let me tell you, this is a tough point here because everyone who's coming this way, you've just gotten off that roller coaster, you're still trying to catch your breath from that experience. Just the speed on that, hugging the ground there, just absolutely amazing. And I mentioned Benno before, that little character. This is Benno's Great Race. This is a cute little dark ride that unfortunately we didn't get the chance to see Benno the mouse over there. That we didn't get the chance to experience on our tour. Definitely looking forward to doing that again. But like I said, a lot of stuff. This is kind of the family corner here of Ferrari, except for the world's fastest roller coaster over there. But the cars are the attraction here. Just all the great rides, but people we're going to go into the Galleria Ferrari here and just do a real quick look around at some of the supercars that turn heads on streets all over the world, particularly in big cities with lots of rich people. So as we come around the corner here, back to that big central plaza, that iconic, glass and steel cone that opens down to the middle of the park, where that turbo track went up the middle of, and you see that prancing horse logo that we'll find elsewhere in the park. But some cute little attractions still here, such as this opportunity to actually see how quickly you can change a tire on an F1 car. Remember, the pros, the guys in the series, they're doing this in about 2 seconds. They've got one person on each tire, and this guy's doing pretty well. But that's a heck of a lot more than 2 seconds there. And just think about the weight of that thing. And somebody just goes in, someone grabs it off. You take the gun there, which applies the bolts into place and tightens it. And good luck there, buddy. Have fun with that. Still though, I shouldn't complain. Probably doing that a lot faster than I could. So there you go. That is our tour around Ferrari World, Abu Dhabi, part of the Yas Island resort here at United Arab Emirates. It's right next to the Yas Island Marina F1 track, where the season end Formula One race happens every November, and right across the way from the new Warner Brothers World in Abu Dhabi. But as we take a look at one of the star attractions here, again, I'm Robert Niles from ThemeParkInsider.com. Thanks for taking a lap around Ferrari World Abu Dhabi with me, and we'll see you online at ThemeParkInsider.com.